the FBTV Weekly Highlight Show. First of all, we're out to Walter Park for Friday night Trophy Superstore Premier League action as Albany Creek hosts Mitchelton in a local derby. And Albany Creek looking to clear their defence there, giving possession to Mitchelton. Free kick conceded there by Albany Creek and Danilo Pereira. So free kick here to Mitchelton. McGowan lining up. Takes it with his left foot. And that wasn't too far away at all. Good effort there from Michael McGowan. Good enough to get a second look at that one. Just over the crossbar. Now it's Mitchelton trying to clear their defence. On there for Miller. Now straight into the path there of the Albany Creek player in Thompson. Campbell. Back for Thompson. He goes down. Penalty shouts. And referee keeps his whistle by his side. Let's take a look at that. We're obstructed by a couple of Mitchelton players there. And getting a clear angle on it. Played upfield here for Jansen. Sherwood come deep outside his box. Jansen looking for the free kick. Let's take another look at that. Sherwood. And Mitchelton bench not happy with that one either. They've got possession here again. Mitchelton, Bernardi. Out wider for Jansen. Sherwood. Looks like he was forced into the save there from Jansen at the near post. That results in a corner. Headed on, and that was Usher. Hands to his head. Should have done better with that effort. From close range, inside the 6-yard box. Skews it over the crossbar. Albany Creek with free kick in defensive territory. Mitchelton in a bit of trouble here. Manat Gear! Side netting on that occasion. Swan unable to deal with it. Straight into the path there of Manat Gear. Played forward here for Shepherd. Gets his cross in. Past Jansen. Mehmet wide. Disputed possession. Shepherd trips up Sorbello. Free kick here to Albany Creek. Radulovic, he's awake to it. Puts it through for Manat Gear. The free kick taken quickly. And Nasset Manat Gear capitalises on the quick thinking of Sasha Radulovic. Mitchelton busy setting up their defensive structure. Radulovic spots the opportunity. And Manat Gear, no mistake, Albany Creek have a 1-0 lead. Throw in as Manat Gear's bundle over there. Look at that. Mitchelton player straight into the chest of Manat Gear, who's remained down. Been in a bit of bother in the feature matches, or the matches we've seen involving Albany Creek and Nasser Manat Gear. He's involved in that tackle in the match against Peninsula Power from Jared Austin. Now we're into injury time. Bernardi fouled there by McCarmy. Free kick delivered in. Lumley's up there as well, the keeper. McCooler turns it into the back of the net from the edge of the 6-yard box. And Mitchelton have found an equaliser in stoppage time. Free kick delivered in, above the head of Lumley. Tried to be controlled there by Jensen. McCooler off his thigh. Down onto his foot. Albany Creek looking for the offside decision from the assistant. But the goal will stand. Lumley with his goal kick on. And one last opportunity perhaps here for Mitchelton to come away with the full quota. In comes the corner. Jansen tipped onto the bar there by Sherwood. Scrambling defence from Albany Creek and they managed to get it away. Jansen rises above the pack, heads on. Sherwood was trying to tip it over his bar, could only tip it onto the woodwork. Now lucky not to concede there, Albany Creek. And again, Mitchelton piling on the pressure. And thankfully for Albany Creek, the referee blows the full-time whistle. It's 1-1 at Walter Park, full-time. And now we're out to Don Randall Oval for Capital League 1 action as Bayside hosts the Southside Eagles. Martin Creness just conducting the coin toss there as Dutton sends the ball forward from the Bayside penalty box. On there by Dunn for Stockwell. Stockwell making his way into the box. Goes down. Porch comes away with it for Southside Eagles. Hands behind his back. Was there any contact? Looked to be pretty clean there from Sam Porch. Shadwell. Parker off his left foot. And Tubbs gets a touch on it. Here comes Southside Eagles at the other end of the park. And Wigginton deemed to have given away the free kick there. As Bayside take that free kick quickly. Fripp in between the two Southside Eagles players. Long here for Parker. Parker goes down. And once again, referee Crennis keeps the whistle by his side. Let's take another look at that. Off his left foot. And I don't think there was any contact there from Tubbs. Throw in there for Macklot. It will be Southside Eagles corner. Felco on here as Gordon looks to beat the keeper onto the woodwork. Ball through. Gordon acknowledges the ball there as he beats the offside trap and the advancing Craig Dutton, but can't beat that left hand upright. Macklot here for Southside. Oh, and they're so close yet again here. Southside Eagles, they're looking for the corner. Free kick delivered in. Let's see if we can see who got the last touch on it. Shot on goal there from Tom Schaefer. As we move into second half action. Punched away by Dutton. Patton for Southside Eagles. Here's Gordon again. Gordon. Oh, challenge in there. Deemed fair. Gordon. Challenge in there from Dunn, I think it was. Or Murray. Liam Murray it was. Deemed fair. Corner played in. And again, Tubbs called into action. Ball long again. Tubbs retreats to his line. Now he comes advancing for it. And desperate defence there. Denies Maurice. Still locked up. No goals. 10 minutes to play. Stuckey. He's brought down there. And Bretag trying to say it was his first foul, but goes into the referee's notebook regardless. Liam Murray now. Did it take a deflection? Great save there from Matt Tubbs. That'll be a Save of the Month contender. I think it did take a deflection. Tubbs had to react to it. Tips it over the bar. Falco, room to run. Now he plays it inside for his right foot. Denied by Dutton. And Dutton again did the ball cross the line there. Yes, it's being credited to Gabriel Garatezea. Falco's shot denied by Dutton. Garatezea picks up on the scraps. Desperately, Dutton tries to keep it from crossing the line. And I think we can tell from that angle, it's a good call by the assistant. Off to the corner. Here is McCoy. Referee Martin Crennis blows the full-time whistle. Southside Eagles have taken this tight affair 1-0 against Bayside. So let's take a look at round 11 results from the Trophy Superstore Premier League. As we saw earlier on, Albany Creek and Mitchelton fought out a 1-all draw. Ipswich Knights got the points at Underwood Park, 3-2 over Rochdale. Wolves inflicted Logan's first loss of the season, 2-1. Peninsula defeated UQFC 2-1. Lions the same scoreline against Capalaba, while Eastern Suburbs collected the points in a high-scoring match, 4-3 against Taringa. Lions and Peninsula on top of the table, both on 26 points. Lions with a game in hand, though. Logan 7 points behind them now, with Mitchelton in 4th and a gap back to Rochdale Rovers and Eastern 5th. The Trophy Superstore Premier League Championship table, Lions lead the way. There's a bit of a gap between the top 4 and the remainder of the sides. Capital League 1, Annalee upset North Pine with 2 late goals. Southside Eagles, as we've just seen, 1-0 winners against Bayside. North Star defeated Mount Gravatt 3-1. Moggle 3-2 over Grange Thistle. A big win for Pine Rivers, 6-1 against Brisbane Force, while Holland Park conceded 2 late goals to Brisbane Knights in a 2-all draw. The table, North Pine still have their lead on top. They're 4 points clear of their nearest rivals in Pine Rivers, who also share 18 points with Moggle and Southside Eagles. Capital League 2, Westside and Centenary shared the spoils. The Gap were winners in the derby against Newmarket. Park Ridge travelled to Redcliffe PCYC and got the 3 points. Western Spirit defeated Pine Hills. Oxley got over Slacks Creek, and South United defeated Ipswich City. Onto the table, and South United a 3-point break over Oxley. Centenary in 3rd, and then a gap to Western Spirit in 4th. Bit of a slide for AC Carina in recent weeks, defeated by Cellar Dwellers Kangaroo Point Rovers. New Farm defeated Ridge Hills. Toowong were convincing winners against Samford. Clairvaux and Narangba fought out a 2-all draw. Tarragindi defeated Jimboomba, and Virginia United defeated another team on the slide, Acacia Ridge. Still, it's a very close table. Toowong are on top of the table, but it's still a very close race. Just 4 points separate the top 6 teams. Capital League 4, Maroondoo and Logan City had a 1-all draw. Logan Village defeated Brighton Bulldogs, and Barden Latrobe travelled to Prentice Park to pick up the points against North Brisbane. Greenbank had the bye. Once again, another tight race here in Capital 4. Maroondoo lead the way by a point over North Brisbane, Brighton and Barden. The Brisbane Women's Premier League, Annalee had a good win against South United. Mitchelton picked up their first win of the season, defeating UQFC. The table leaders Pine Hills got it done against Toowong, while Capalaba defeated Easts. Logan had the bye, and onto the table, Pine Hills, that 7-point advantage now over Annalee. Logan and East round out the final positions at the moment. So coming up on FB Media TV midweek, we take you out to Wendy Ellison Park for the Westfield FFA Cup, the pathway to the Canali Travel Cup final match between Pine Rivers and North Pine. Our feature game comes from the Trophy Superstore Premier League round 12 action as East host Capalaba. On the highlight show, more Trophy Superstore Premier League round 12 action between Albany Creek and Wolves, as well as the Brisbane Women's Premier League round 9, Eastern Suburbs versus Toowong, and we'll also have FC 11 Super Youth League highlights as Albany Creek and Souths meet in under 14s and under 15s.